Good morning. This is Father Stephen Kelly from St. John's Church in Detroit. We're continuing our series of daily morning meditations where we generally look at one or another of the lessons that are assigned for morning or evening prayer, what is known as the daily office lectionary. And today is Wednesday, and I thought let's take a look at a lesson that's assigned from the book of Ecclesiastes. We started this book a couple days ago, and we'll be working our way through it over the next couple of weeks. This is the theory, the philosophy of life, as Dr. Peter Kreeft calls it, a philosophy of life that all is vanity. And so the writer of Ecclesiastes is trying to get us to think clear-headedly about the things around us and the things of the world, and that we should not be attached to them as our end-all and be-all. And of course, he's certainly most right about this. So today's lesson is chapter 2, Ecclesiastes chapter 2, beginning at verse 18. Yea, I hated all my labor which I had taken under the sun, because I should leave it unto the man that shall be after me. And who knoweth whether he shall be a wise man or a fool? Yet shall he have rule over all my labor wherein I have labored, and wherein I have shown myself wise under the sun. This also is vanity. Therefore I went about to cause my heart to despair of all the labor which I took under the sun. For there is a man whose labor is in wisdom, and in knowledge, and in equity. Yet to a man that hath not labored therein shall he leave it for his portion. This also is vanity and a great evil. For what hath man of all his labor, and the vexation of his heart, wherein he hath labored under the sun? For all his days are sorrows, and his travail grief, yea, his heart taketh not rest in the night. This also is vanity. There is nothing better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that he should make his soul to enjoy good in his labor. This also I saw, that it was from the hand of God. For who can eat, or else who can hasten hereunto more than I? For God giveth to a man that which is good, in his sight wisdom, and knowledge, and joy, but to the sinner he giveth travail, and to gather up and to heap up, that he might give to him that is good before God. This also is vanity and vexation of spirit. Okay, so it's interesting that the author here is really kind of caught up in the idea that he's worked hard all his life, and he's continuing to work hard, and he's going to compile, things that you gather in a life both of labor, right? You earned, and you in exchange for your labor, you receive money and things, and you purchase things, and in the end, somebody else who may not be wise like you were, somebody, especially if you've made your living by wisdom, as he makes an allusion to it, at some point, this is all going to go away to somebody else. And what you don't know is whether or not that person is going to just go ahead and squander it away, right? And you have no control over that because you're dead. You're not here. And so he's struggling with this fact that it causes us so much angst and so much anxiety. Right? We can't all be like St. Francis of Assisi, who just eschewed all possessions whatsoever and lived in absolute poverty. And at times there's many of us who'd like to throw off the yoke of doing all this and live like St. Francis. But then we also don't want the struggle that is that sort of abject poverty either. And so he says, look, it's good for us to eat and to drink. It's good for us to enjoy while we're in our time the things that we have. And in fact, God giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom and knowledge and joy, but to the sinner he giveth travail, to gather up and to heap, and he may give to him that is good before God. And so let's go after the good stuff. Let's go after the wisdom. Let's go after knowledge about God. Those other things, of course, will come, but we can't put all our hope in them alone. So today is Wednesday, and as you're watching this, I am on my way to Philadelphia. I'm going to be in Philadelphia for a couple of days. I have some rowing to do and some racing to do. But of course, these morning meditations will continue by God's grace, but we will not have public worship here at St. John's for the next couple of days. But today, may your wonderful Wednesday be a day that is full of blessings.